patch is awesome, as always, as you can see behind us. We're on our way to ride the train. See what kind of spooky adventure we have waiting for us on the train, which you have to get a boarding pass for, by the way. Let's go walk into this super scary tunnel. Let's see if I can get chopped up by something. I'm pretty scared, not gonna lie, because I'm completely alone walking through this tunnel. So there's a guy with a chainsaw. Probably wasn't for me. Yeah. Riley with the photo op.
Excuse me. I don't
Oh. I just got a night ride on this beast. Twisted Cyclone, always sick. Night ride is the best, for sure. And oddly enough, the ops were super fast, like we didn't even sit on the brake run. And they didn't staple me, so I got a crap load of airtime. Awesome night ride on that thing. Riley doesn't like scary things. Riley does not care for scary guys with chainsaws. Ah, the old scary shack. That's some kind of like old zombie dude sitting up there these days. To Pirates Cove here. Always a fun area. Pirate in a cage. Super. Trying to kill me. Oh. Pirates are scary this year. During the day, they're all alive and well and friendly pirates. At nighttime, not so much. We got this guy again this year. Pretty dope. What's your favorite area, scare zone in the park, Riley?
I gotta say, I like the clown area, Clown Town.
Okay. Yeah, the clown area is cool. The witch area is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The pumpkin patch is probably always going to be #1 to me. I love that area. So now we're heading into the witches area. They did Monster Mansion up pretty good with the witch themes. Witch parking only. All others will be towed. I got some witches chilling. Little light up witches with their cauldrons. Pretty sick. They have a little witch's hut down here and her cauldron. It's open during the day. There's a witch in here, a friendly witch, and the kids can play a ring toss game on the witch's hat during the day, and a little witch's broom golfing. And you can go and visit her in her witch's lair? Witch's hut? Witch shack. So our plan tonight was to try to get our first night ride of the year in almost October. Our first night ride tonight at any park. We've been to a bunch of parks this year. Right now we're walking through the DC Super Friends area. Wonder Woman giving us a nice breeze. We're actually on our way to get a Superman night ride, which I'm not sure if I've ever gotten a night ride on Superman, so I'm pretty excited for that. Ooh, what's this eerie abandoned area here? Is it the Ghost of Splash Waterfalls? What new ride could they put here? Hopefully something soon, please. I'm excited for this night ride, I gotta be honest. And we're using our skips from our upgraded passes this year, so we're gonna bypass this line, which is always wretched. Last weekend, I had one train down, and I waited, I think, like an hour in the fast lane line. Not today. Wouldn't a Skyrocket 2 be awesome themed to Doomsday in place of the Sky Coaster? It'd be super sick. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Oh yeah, back row ride in the dark. Can't wait. So we just got off Superman back row ride at night. I gotta say, dude, I'm really proud of the ops tonight. They're killing it. Super fast. Like, we barely sat on the brake run of that thing. We usually sit on that brake run for probably 5 minutes waiting for the train to dispatch. Not that time. I was lightning fast ops tonight. That pretzel loop in the back is, the forces on your chest and back are compared to nothing else that I've ridden so far.
Yeah.
This thing is brutal, punishing, in a good way, but it's almost hard to breathe. They put this display up here. It's next to Scream Machine. The display is there so you can, after you get off of Scream Machine, you can point to it and point on the skeleton which vertebrae is now misaligned in your back. So, hear me out here. I've had this idea for a couple seasons. I don't know if they maybe used to do this or if I just made this up. What if they did something during Fright Fest or Hallowfest where they ran the carousel backwards and then changed the lighting up inside and played some creepy music? Kind of give it like a spooky, you know, haunted carousel thing. I always thought that'd be cool. Bitches on fire! A small walkthrough haunts cannibals in there. Drunk in there. I'm not gonna go in there and show you spoilers, but it's really short, but it's gruesome, and you know, it's a pandemic, so they did as good as they could. It's pretty good. Goliath looks extra awesome with all of the fog. It's pretty scary looking. I might go get a night ride on that. Night ride on Goliath?
Yeah.
Scary clown area. Most people do not like. You'll notice he likes to hide in the booth, and he'll scare the living daylights out of people. Another person in a booth trying their best to get out. Oh, gets me every time. There's people in booths everywhere. It's pretty scary. Clown area is pretty cool. It's not bad. We've only had to use the skips on Superman tonight. Everything else has been almost a station wait. Goliath is just right up the stairs into the station, so I'm gonna get on this monster real quick. Alright. Getting a back row ride in the dark, Goliath. I also recently realized that if you sit in the middle two seats on any row, it's a much smoother ride on Goliath. I forgot how good a back row night ride was on Goliath. That is legendary. In the back seat, back row, middle seat, airtime insane. Non-stop airtime, especially on like the finale. God, it's amazing.
Forget about America's fair. A world to life began violently.
From the police report, Brent says he didn't hear first saw his dad in the recliner with red pouring from his neck, covering all of his front. The tile of the kitchen was soaked in slippery red.
Double there while I get you back.
Are you all ready for a horror circus show?
Another walkthrough in here called Zombie Zoo. and it's short, but it's really good. They did, you know, the makeup really well, the actors. It's not actually a zoo like zombie zoo animals. It's just the zombies are being held captive like a zoo. But it's really good to be short and given the circumstances. I'm thinking let's get a night ride on this thing. Night rides are pretty good on Daredevil Dive. What do you say?
No.
I like them. What's wrong with it? They have a stage next to Daredevil Dive. Put on some like different shows, like fire eating shows and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's go get a night ride on Daredevil Dive. Vertical lift hill.
But does it? Yeah, but.
So Daredevil Dive, not a long wait. Usually it's like a really obnoxiously long wait to get on that thing. We waited like maybe 10 minutes at best. Awesome night ride, just like everything else in the park. Not much to say. I mean, I kind of think it's like really underrated, if I'm being honest. Especially the Heartline roll at the end. I guess it's the Heartline roll. That thing is awesome ride.
They were trying to get it.
Earlier that day, police went to the fair to investigate.
Old Twisty. So that's gonna about do it from us here at Coaster Fam at Six Flags Over Georgia Hallowfest. Really impressed overall tonight with everything. The ops were great. They did really good under the circumstance. I mean, it's not Fright Fest, but they still did a really good job, and they did really good on keeping people distance in line tonight and keeping people's masks over their nose and stuff. They were doing a really good job on that. So it's a great time overall.